Sorry if my eyes are a little bit red or if my face is flushed. I just finished having a coughing fit again. I'm trying to breathe. Thank you for watching. Hi everyone, Ghoul here. So, unfortunately, my little mic, my tiny little mic, is now dead. May she rest in peace. You can see the wire there. I recorded the beginning and ending of this video, and then went back to listen to the audio, and it was like screeching. So unfortunately, I have to re-record this, and I am doing this on an old. I say old, like this is super old now. I'm doing this on my older Apple headphones, and I'm hoping the audio doesn't come out too bad. You'll probably hear a little bit more background noise than I would like, but it'll just be for this video until I get my new microphone in. Today I am taking you through a walkthrough of my animation process. In the past week or so, I kind of just threw myself into animating. I'm going to put in some clips of my animation process so you guys can see kind of where I'm at. These are very, very basic animations as far as keyframing and frame-by-frame animation. I have a bouncy ball, frame-by-frame animation, and then I did like a frame-by-frame of little lights going around. Another one I did of shapes kind of spinning in certain directions and certain speeds with eyes animating, blinking, and rolling around. Those are kind of like very basic animations that I've practiced recently. If you are unfamiliar with Jujutsu Kaisen, there are two supporting characters, and I'm going to call them supporting characters even though the story kind of sort of does revolve around them. But there's a lot of characters in the show if you don't watch it. But I am basing this animation off these two characters, and if you are a Jujutsu Kaisen fan and don't ship Satosugu, I'm so sorry, but that is what my animation is inspired by. I'm animating to the song I Will by Mitsuki. If you haven't listened to Mitsuki, I highly recommend. Beautiful artist. Her voice is fantastic. Not everyone's flavor of music, so take that with a grain of salt. But I digress. I'd been listening to Mitsuki one day, and I Will came on, and I kind of just got inspiration, and so like I drew out a storyboard, and it's a very rough sketch, which I'll kind of put on the screen. But I have a very rough sketch of like my storyboard process and like what I plan on animating, and there is 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, there's 20 frames in total that I will be animating. And again, I've only gotten through 3 rough frame sketches in the last day, which I don't think is bad. But of course I am very new to animation, and obviously the process is slow, so it's going to take a while before I get a completed project. But that is something that I have been working on recently, and I feel like it'll be a good practice and a good thing to build my skill on. Not only did I want to practice it a lot, but I feel like it would help me improve my art overall. I haven't been doing like a lot of figure studies. I've kind of been mainly trying to get the basics of animation down and just add something to my art that I like to do and that I've been wanting to do. I kept putting off practicing animation because, like, I need to be better at drawing to do animation, which isn't true. I think with the animation process that I've been doing and everything that I've been learning, I've improved little by little. So not only am I getting a good foundation of animation down, but I am also improving my art as I go, which is always a plus. So, another night another day of me drawing. I didn't want to bring you guys through another manga panel draw with me. Not that, like, I mind doing those, because I have still been drawing my manga panel when I get the chance, but I figured I wanted to do something a little bit different for this video. In this next sequence of clips, you will see me kind of drawing out a scene. I have animated, I think, two scenes yesterday, and then I did one scene for this video. These are very rough sketches of each scene, so you'll see me kind of flip back between the three scenes that I've done, trying to, like, piece it all together. But they are very rough sketches. This isn't, like, finished product. This is also one of my first animations, so criticize me. Criticize me, please. Like, I beg of you. I really appreciate, like, any comments. If I have any animators watching this, like, I don't mind you commenting on how I'm doing. Please just leave anything that you may be thinking about the video or throughout the video. Other than that, let's get into it. I just started out by drawing out the very, like, base sketch of what I was animating, like the things that weren't going to be moving in the frame. I kind of just, it took me time to honestly draw it out, and I kept going back and forth between it, trying to decide what placement I wanted and what I wanted to be moving and what I didn't want to be moving. And I decided that I just kind of wanted Gojo's hand moving up to get to his face in this scene. As you can see, I kept, like, erasing and redrawing certain things just because I was trying to get things right, and even then, I'm sure in the final sketch it's gonna end up a little bit different than what I'm drawing here. I am using Procreate Dreams to animate, and I am still figuring out the interface, so bear with me. Here I am drawing out the very base of the arm movement, so I'm putting everything on different tracks and making sure I have, like, movement of all the joints, essentially, because I'm going to be moving, like, his shoulder, his elbow, and his wrist, as well as his fingers, so all of those will be on different tracks. You can also kind of see me going back and forth between the different scenes that I've done already, just to see how it looks all together, which so far I like how it looks, so it's not too bad. Of course, this is the very base sketch, and I'm sure there will be changes towards the end, but I wanted to get the base sketches down for each scene so that it'll make it easier to go through coloring and touch up any animation that I need to do. As you can see here, I'm already starting to animate that hand coming in. I just did, like, very basic shapes for the base just to get the animation portion down, and then you'll kind of see me go into the actual, like, details of the hand, such as adding fingers and stuff like that. For now, I'm just trying to get the movement of the arm correct, and at some point you'll see me kind of go frame by frame trying to draw the shoulder out, because I wanted it to be clean. It still didn't come out as clean as I wanted it to, but it's cleaner than what it would have been, so I can't really complain, can I? go throughout all the tracks and make sure everything is on a separate track, just because if I were to put the whole arm on one track, I wouldn't be able to move it individually. The whole arm would move as a whole, and that's not very natural, is it? I also stopped in between to kind of look up arm movements and animation references as far as moving those key joints, and I think that's also a big thing when it comes to animation. Just like drawing, it's very important to use references, and that's kind of what I did in the middle there, where you saw me kind of stop drawing. This is the part in the flip book that you can kind of see me drawing each keyframe, but then I go back and erase a bunch of them because I didn't like how it came out, and I kind of spread out the keyframes of the shoulder instead of doing it all individually, and then the final rough sketch kind of came out a little bit better. at this point, since I was kind of happy with how the shoulder came out and the upper arm came out, I started to delete that shape base and draw out the actual arm. And you'll see me do that for the forearm as well as the hand area, as well as the thumb that I have animating. At this point, I'm pretty happy with how the upper arm and the forearm came out, and so I start drawing in the hand. It does come out a little bit bigger than I want it to, so I do go back and kind of adjust it. I don't put every individual finger on its own track. I think I only put the thumb. Yeah, I only put the thumb on its own track because I at this point I have like the hand moving up to the face and then the thumb's moving. I don't know if I'm gonna change that at all, but for now that's kind of how I have it. And at this point of drawing it, I decided to put the thumb on its own track, like I had said earlier, to be able to animate just the thumb moving. You'll kind of see me get into that. I do frame by frame animation for the thumb because it makes it a little bit easier. I think I did like 3 different movements, and I copy pasted the first two beginning movements to the end so that it all kind of looped together and it looked really nice. And here you can kind of see that thumb moving. It looks a lot faster because I sped up the video process, obviously, but it is normal thumb movement. yeah, that kind of concludes my animation process. I will put in the scenes that I have right now. That was my animation process. Very rough. Very, very rough. But again, if you are in the process of learning animation, or you're an animator watching this, please don't be afraid to leave comments, any tips, any criticisms. If you don't animate and you still have tips, please share. Don't afraid to comment, like, subscribe. I really appreciate, the very, very, very minimal community that I have been building. I know I don't have a lot of views or subscribers or anything like that, but honestly, just making these videos is a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I am starting my second job, or I have started my second job in the last day, so uploading videos might be a little slow, maybe. I really enjoy making these videos, and it's a good stress relief, but it does take time to edit and upload. But I still definitely do want to draw and build my skill level and continue on with what I made this channel for. So you'll definitely see me more on this channel. I just know with the second job it is going to be a little bit more difficult, so I'm going to aim for every 2 weeks, if not every 3 weeks, but we'll see how it goes. Thank you for watching this video again. My phone's going to die soon, so I'm going to make this ending very quick. Next video I might bring you through more of the animation process or do something different, just depending on my mood, honestly. Other than that, please have a good night or day or whenever you're watching this. Eat something, drink water, and let's make art. Bye.